it's Lyric and welcome to my first video on this channel. Quick little introduction, but don't worry, it's not going to be too long. I have a different YouTube channel and it's just my name, Lyric Walker. I've been creating YouTube videos for close to 5 years now, so this is nothing new. This is a new channel, but I have been doing this for a while. My name is Lyric Walker. I'm 19 years old. And I wanted to start this channel because I wanted to talk about books. And part of my audience is more younger kids, and I just don't think the books that I'll be talking about on this channel are things that they need to hear about. And I don't want them to be like, oh, Lyric's reading it, so I guess I can. No. That's my little introduction. If you want to go over to my other channel, I guess I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out. I have been watching Sarah Caroli, Haley Pham. I have been watching Haley Pham for years. Close to like when I started my YouTube channel. Destiny Sidwell, all of them. I've been watching them so much recently and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna start. Just gonna start the channel. I want to talk about books. I have not read anywhere near as many books as they have, but it's definitely something I'm super interested in and passionate about, and I want to talk about it with other people that feel the same way that I do. Don't mind my voice, I'm congested. Yesterday my nose was just running all day. I still sound a little whack. But yeah, I just thought I would make this a little reading vlog because I feel like that's a good way to start off this little channel. So I wanted to talk about the book that I'm in the middle of right now, and it's called The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. A few weeks ago I read Yours Truly, which was the first book that I had read by Abby. So good. Tell me why that book had me cheesing like no other. Like, I was literally reading that book with a full smile on my face, kicking my feet, like I was so giddy. That book had me feeling so giddy. It was such a feel-good book, and I don't know what it is specifically about her writing, but it makes me get emotionally attached to the characters so fast. It's like 12 pages into the book. I share the same brain as the characters. I'm emotionally attached. I don't know how she does it or what she does specifically, but that's how it was for Yours Truly, and that's also how it was for The Friend Zone. This book is about Kristen, who runs her own business, and she makes like dog clothes and dog accessories and stuff like that. And then she has some friends that work at the local fire department, and then a new guy comes in because he is friends with one of her friends that works at the fire department, and he needs like a little temporary job, and Kristen needs a carpenter to help build some of her dog accessories. Josh ends up taking that job. Josh really wants to have an established family, a big family, lots of kids. That's one of the biggest things he wants, and Kristen also wants that, but because of health issues she can't have kids. So that's kind of like the big problem, and they grow a connection, but she tells him they cannot be anything more than friends with benefits. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm loving it. Something about Abby's books, they're just such an easy read for me. I'm currently on page 262, so I'm kind of getting close to the end, kind of like the main conflict. I will keep you guys updated as I continue to read that book. I just love her writing style, so now I want to read all her books. There's a little introduction to this channel, as well as the first book that I'm reading in this vlog. Also, look at my little flowers. Aren't they so cute? I love the color. They're kind of like pinkish red. Cute. Okay. page 320. The plot twist, I feel like I knew conflict or something was gonna come, but this plot twist, I don't like it. I don't know if I was just stupid. I would not have expected it. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I have this much left. Maybe I will finish today. You know when there's like a plot twist in a book? It's already crazy and then more happens? Okay. Do we have to take it there? About 30 seconds since I filmed the last clip. Bro, I can't. Okay, so yesterday I finished reading The Friend Zone, and I'm just going to talk about it a little bit right here, give you my little review on it. This book was going pretty well. Like I mentioned, I really like Abby Jimenez's writing. I don't even know specifically yet like what it is that I love. I think part of it is how she does banter. I love banter in romance books. If there is good banter going on, I'm there. I know there are some mixed reviews on the characters and kind of like their priorities in a relationship. I know some people really didn't like it. I personally still enjoyed the story. There was a plot twist in this book, and it did come at a place when I was like, in my head, I was kind of waiting for some conflict or something like that to take place. But this plot twist, I did not like. Yes, it helped the story, but I feel like we could have come to the same conclusion with maybe a different type of plot twist. I just didn't like it, and that's where you saw me crying in those clips. That's what got me. I still definitely enjoyed this book. It's not a 5-star for me. I would give this a 4-star. I really enjoyed it. I read it pretty quickly. In my YouTube videos, I might give books a little more of a detailed rating, since on Goodreads it's obviously just like 1-star, 2-star, like a solid number. So for this book, I would definitely give it just like a perfect 4-star. It's not higher than that, but I did enjoy it, really liked it. I really want to read more of Abby's books, so the next time I'm at a bookstore or somewhere and I see one of her books, I'm gonna pick it up. Because so far of the 2 books of hers that I've read, I've really enjoyed both of them. After I finished The Friend Zone yesterday, I picked up A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I had already started this book before this video, but I put it on pause to finish reading that book, and then I want to come back to this. When I was little, the only books I ever read were mysteries, like Agatha Christie and Nancy Drew. Mysteries, murder mysteries, that type of stuff. Loved it. Even though my favorite genre is romance, I still love a good mystery. So far, I have not read too many mystery thriller books, but yeah, I have heard so many good things about this book. I know it has good reviews. I've heard a lot of people really liked it, so I decided to get it and to start it, and I am really enjoying it. There's this girl named Pip, and she's in school. She's gonna do a school project. It's her senior year, kind of like her senior year project or something, and she decides to go back and dive into a murder case that took place 5 years ago, and both of the people that were murdered used to go to her school. They are both believed to have been murdered, although I think one of their bodies wasn't ever found. But basically, Pip just feels like ever since that took place, she has picked up on little things that people have said or things that have happened that kind of gave her the idea that maybe what they claimed took place in that whole murder wasn't actually what happened. So she decides to go back, and she's going through everything. She's going around town finding out suspects and kind of reconnecting with people, trying to figure out what really happened. And right now where I am in the book, there are a lot of people of interest, but they all kind of make an equal amount of sense. There are a few that are a little higher up on that list, but I'm really enjoying it. I like how it's laid out. I like how you can see her interviews with the suspects, and then she also writes down her thoughts, but then you also get a look into Pip's, like, not personal life, but like what's happening in the now and just like how she's figuring this stuff out. So I'm really liking it. I'm currently about halfway through right now. I feel like a bunch of plot twists and all that kind of fun mystery thriller stuff is about to take place. We'll see how much more I end up reading of this book today. I'm so sorry about the lighting. I know I'm backlit. I know it's bad and it's bothering me, but I wanted to get this filmed because I feel like if I don't film it now, I'm gonna forget to. Since I just finished the book, I want to talk about it now. I knew it was gonna be good, and while I was reading it, I thought it was good, but I wasn't gonna give it 5 stars until I got to the end. I was gonna give it like 4.5 stars, but the ending was insane. The ending was crazy. Just when you think you've got it, you don't. And then you really think you've got it, still don't. And then after that, you know you've got it, you actually don't though. My emotions were like up, down, right, left. Like I did not know what to think, but it was so good. So worth it. I highly recommend. I don't understand how people are smart enough to write these books. Like if you write books like this, you are smart. In my mind, you are actually a genius. Yeah, I really liked this. I already added the other 2 books that come after this to my want to read section on Goodreads. Highly recommend. This video is already kind of long, but I really wanted to include 3 books in it, so keep watching. Because look at my next read. King of Wrath by Anna Hong. I think that's how you say her last name. If you didn't know, Anna is the author of the Twisted series. That's like the first series that I have read for my book reading journey. I loved it. Like the toxicness in the relationships, that is one of my favorite things. I love romances where it's like enemies to lovers, kind of toxic, kind of like I absolutely hate you. I would eat that up. And judging off of what I just read, that's what this book really seems like. I did not know about this series. This is her Kings of Sin series. This is the first book in that series, and I'm so excited. I think she just came out with King of Pride, and that's how I heard about this series, and I was like, oh my goodness, need to get on the first one. I'm gonna read the guy's like description, and it's kind of describing him and his backstory, just so you guys can get a little glimpse of what this book is gonna be like. At the top it says, she was my North Star, the brightest jewel in my sky. Ruthless, meticulous, arrogant. Billionaire CEO Dante Russo thrives on control both personally and professionally. He never planned to marry until the threat of blackmail forces him into an engagement with a woman he barely knows. Vivian Lau, jewelry heiress and daughter of his newest enemy. The wife he never wanted and the weakness he never saw coming. It doesn't matter how beautiful or charming she is, Dante will do everything in his power to destroy the blackmail and their betrothal. There's only one problem. Now that he has her, he can't bring himself to let her go. Enough said for me. I didn't even have to read her description. I'm hooked. I'm ready to read this. But yeah, I am so excited. I'm so ready to read this book. I also love these covers. They are so pretty. Just look at that. And then look at the spine. Sorry, it's like overexposed a little bit. I really haven't looked at people's reviews or heard what people are saying about this. So I'm kind of going into it blindly, but I'm excited and I just have a good feeling. Why do I love when they hate each other? I love it. I'm currently on page 63, but on page 60 is when I realized the main guy, his name is Dante. And it didn't click for me until just now, but in Twisted Lies, Christian works with Dante. And when Stella first meets Christian, when she's like getting the new apartment, I think Dante is with Christian. That is who this book is about. It took me that long to like realize. That's just really cool. So this is like Christian's work partner slash friend's story. Just wanted to share that with you guys. It made me excited. Hey guys, it has been a few days since I last talked in this video, but basically I have been reading King of Wrath and I finally finished it this morning, and my specific rating for this book is going to be a 4.25. I kind of knew this was going to be a high rating because any books where the relationship is either toxic, forced, where they're forced to be together, or kind of like a I literally hate you, want you to die, you're my least favorite person in the world type of relationship, I will love the book. If it's written decently and well enough, I will really like it. That's just like my taste, is something I really enjoy. And Anna Hong, the Twisted series, she's aced it. Like, she has aced that, so I kind of know, like, I kind of just know I'm gonna like her books. I really liked this one. It was so enjoyable. Sometimes in books there are moments where it's just kind of like, gotta keep reading, get through this so we can get to the exciting stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I never had to power through or anything. I really liked the way it ended. This book didn't have an epilogue, which sometimes annoys me. Like, the book will end at a good place and then they add the epilogue at the end and I'm like, it was fine. And also, both of the people in this relationship are rich. I love a good rich romance. Those are so good. So like the rich romance mixed in with the forced together, mixed in with the I do not like them, that whole trope, I loved it. I ate it up. 4.25 stars. Since that is the end of this video, I'm just gonna give a quick wrap up on the other two books that I read. First one was The Friend Zone. I forgot specifically what I rated this, but it was around 4 stars. I love this. Abby Jimenez in her writing, I read her books so quickly. The plot twist in this, not my favorite, really got to me and it hit hard, but I highly recommend this book. I really enjoyed it. If you want a good romance, it's not just a light and airy, all fluff type of romance, but it is like, her books just feel like a hug. Something about Abby's writing and her books in general just make you feel, they make you feel safe, and that is how this book made me feel. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This book, I'm not gonna lie, the beginning, it was good. Like, the whole book, it was great. But through like the first half of it, I was kind of confused where all the hype was coming from. I was like, it's good, but is it really all that? It is. Let me tell you, yes. The answer is yes. I thought this book had ended about 5 times. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, all right. You thought wrong, we're not done yet. It just kept getting better and better. So the ending of this was so great. I need to get my hands on the other 2 books in this series. Pretty sure I rated this 5 star. If I did it, it is a 5 star. Great read. And then obviously King of Wrath, which I just read, just talked to you guys about. Really enjoyed this, and I need to find King of Pride. I love the way these books are slightly like intertwined and connected with the Twisted series. It's just so fun. Like, I even have little notes in here. I'm like, oh, this is when Christian and Stella were first meeting, and then Dante had an encounter with Stella and it made Christian mad. I don't know. That's just always really fun when you see characters from other books and kind of like other series in another book. Yeah, that was King of Wrath. I really liked this one as well. So that's my little wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My first reading vlog. I really enjoyed getting to read with you guys and talk about books. If you have any thoughts on any of the books I read, share them down below. We're not judging. This is a judgment-free zone. What I really love about the book community is that people have different thoughts and different ways of seeing things, and I love just like sharing that with other people. So just let's share and talk about it in the comments. Let's be open to new ideas, open to different perspectives. I want to hear it all. What are your thoughts? What are your ratings? What were your favorite parts? What would you have changed? I don't know. Let's just talk about it. All of my socials and everything will be linked in the description if you want to go check those out. I film and post a lot of book content on my Instagram and my TikTok as well if you want to see more of it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoy, hope you subscribe, and hope you stick around because I already started filming the next video. So like if you didn't stick around, that'd be kind of awkward. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!